This is the Combat Corner V6. First thing about this gi is the only gi in the quest for the ultimate black gi that comes with a white belt. If you need a white belt with your gi, you get a free one with this gi. Okay. We have contrast stitching on the V6. Okay. We have patches here, some detail down here on the leg as well. Combat Corner here. So it's branded, but it's not over branded. Okay. It's not, they didn't go crazy with this. It's, the locations are good. I don't mind that. Like I said, I'm not real big into flashy gis. This one's good. Okay. I like how they've done it strategically. Okay. The cut is A4, not baggy. The sleeves sit really well. These are the kind of brands like this one. This is why I order A4. I could squeeze into an A3 maybe, but I'm not going to be comfortable. Okay, so I like A4. Pants, a little bit long. Okay, those will shrink up. Definitely, pants always shrink up. Okay, they're not too baggy. They're not super like competition tight, but they're not too baggy. Okay, they feel comfortable. Once again, I don't mind having baggier gis when I train. It gets you used to breaking grips. Okay, so sleeves stitched really well here. They've got the red on the inside material here to reinforce that. It's good. Okay, so right out of the bag, it's a little bit stiff. It's a little bit rough and stiff, but I mean, they're bound to be. They're brand new. As soon as it gets washed and on your gis, wash them. If you don't want them to shrink, wash them in cold, hang dry them. I throw mine in the dryer with no heat on a fluff cycle with a dryer sheet. They come out super soft, smelling good, and they don't shrink up that way. Okay, if you need to shrink it, you'll add a little heat. All right, so for this example, I might shrink these pants up in the future, but everything is untouched at this point. All right, so let's check out the inside now. All right, going on to the inside, you can see the back side here of the badge, which is good because a lot of times like old school stuff had like the real fuzzy backing on things. Now, this is really clean. You got their little dressed up bottom seam here. Definitely reinforced here in this problem area. Really thick reinforcement there. No liner or anything, but it's not necessary. Some have it, some don't. Depends on what you're looking for. This is one that's not going to have that option. Looking on the inside though, everything, all the back sides of the patch, everything's clean. There's no sharp edges. There's no frayed edges. All that stuff, I like to look for all that stuff. That's just a good sign of quality and that they're paying attention to all those little details when they're manufacturing these gis. Okay, so looking at the pants on this one, they're pretty standard, good thick drawstring. Okay, the loops are kind of thin, kind of small, but I've never had any loops rip off on any gis I've had, so that doesn't mean they have to be super big and thick. If you've had that issue, you may not want the smaller loops. Okay, reinforcement. The cut, they come up well. That's one thing though, that like when I squat, I don't like this to bind me. So when I go here, I'm not getting any of that out of these pants. So that's a plus. That's what scares me about shrinking them up, is I don't want this to get really tight and uncomfortable just to bring up the pants, but we're gonna have to give it a try because they're a little too long. Combat Corner V6.
This is the quest.